Hey everyone, I'm Jim with SpliceNet Consulting, and I want to thank you for joining me on my Tech Talk Tuesday. This is just a 5-minute segment or so I can give you some tips and tricks on various technologies. And so the theme I've been following over the last couple of weeks is Microsoft Copilot, and specifically Copilot for Microsoft 365. And so we're going to cover that again today, right? I'm going to show you quickly how Copilot can help you so you don't forget the details of a meeting that you went to. I'm telling you, this thing has saved me so many times because I'm like, what did we talk about in that meeting, right? What was it specifically that I need to do or that I need to act on? So let me adjust my camera here. Sorry about that. And so what I like to do is go to Copilot. I record every meeting in my Copilot in Teams, right, that I have in a Teams meeting. And because I record that, Copilot can go back and reference all of those details in that meeting. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you that, and we're going to get right to it. Give me 1 second, turn off this caption here. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. All right, I start off with Copilot here, and actually I'm going to start off with Teams right here. And so in Microsoft Teams, you can see my calendar. And if you don't know it, Teams has got a calendar that's tied into your Outlook, right? So it's definitely a place that a lot of people overlook. And so if you want to work with the details of a particular calendar event with Copilot, you can do a couple of things. One, you go to the event, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You go to the event, you open the event, and then you're working with Copilot in the event. But also, because you transcribe it and record it, you can also go to that event in your chat history. Now, this one's back in April 22nd. It's called the Jones divorce. And so what I did is I opened it up. This is a fake meeting that I had with an assistant in my office, Debbie, who's just fantastic. Thanks, Debbie, for doing this with me a while back. And I used Copilot under the recap section. So under the recap section, you see the Copilot button right here. And so when I click this Copilot button, now I get a whole bunch of different things that I can do. I can ask it all kinds of questions down here in the prompt section. And as you can see, I've asked a bunch of questions in the past. All right. So I'm forgetting how many kids were involved. How many kids are involved, right? And so I'm asking Copilot to tell me, hey, you know what? I can't remember how many children were involved in this divorce. Tell me a little bit about that. And I'm just asking very simply, how many kids are involved? 2 kids. Oh, wow. And it also gave me their ages. I guarantee you, if we used their names or if we gave some details about like Tommy played soccer or something like that, it would mention that if in here and kind of help us. And so maybe I forgot, what are their assets, right? Another good question, right? I forgot what the list of assets were. Now, while it's doing this, I'm going to tell you, I can't chat about this topic. Why not? Well, sometimes Copilot doesn't understand what are the marital assets. I spelled that wrong. Forgive me. Okay. All right, let's see if it gives me. So sometimes it's better to ask it a different question, a different way to get the response. And sometimes Copilot just doesn't really help and work together with you the way you want it to. And I think my video's in the way for you to see. So let me see if I can move my video. My apologies for this in advance. I'm going to turn not just trust an AI to give you the details. So this gives me a good starting place, but I want to go back and I want to look at the details in that transcript and or talk to somebody else. Is that right? I just wouldn't go to town with it right away. AI is just not there that we can fully trust it. Now, that's a good example. So if I wanted to, I'm going to turn off my camera again so you can see this. I think it would be nice for you to see this. there. So as you can see, you don't have to remember everything about your meetings all the time as long as you're using Copilot and you use Teams to record those meetings. And a lot of people are asking, does Zoom have a plugin? Right now, I don't think Zoom has a plugin unless they came out with one recently, but Copilot is definitely the way to go. I want you to take a look at it and tell me what you think. If you have any questions, there's my email address right down there. Sorry, pointing in the wrong direction. Right down there. Shoot me an email. I'll do a Copilot assessment for you, help you learn a little bit more about it, maybe get a roadmap together on what you need to implement it for your organization. If you like this, if this was helpful, please like it and share it and make comments on all the platforms, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and let us know. We really appreciate it. Engagement's important, and it keeps us motivated and moving to keep doing these over and over again. So thanks a lot.